back out in the garage for another tool review again. This time we're going to be doing, like I said, the Milwaukee die grinder. Just came out last year in November. So let's get to it and let's show you all the features on this thing.
Alright, so this is the grinder. It is a brushless grinder. Takes any M12 Milwaukee battery. You see I got a 3 amp hour battery here that's going to go in it. It's got 4 speeds on the back. I've already used this thing a little bit. I was used it on that stupid KTM moped I was building, so I did some polish on the exhaust on it before I got rid of it. But pretty much what it has 4 RPM speeds. It's got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 4, of course, being the highest. 1's pretty low. I don't really know what you would use this on. Whatever. 2's okay. I was using it on 3 for the most part. And also it's got a gauge on it for your battery. It's pretty nice. Tells you how much is left. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about this thing dying too fast. When I used it, I used I don't know, half a battery in 20 minutes or something on level 3. So you can change out all kinds of bits just like any regular die grinder. What I like about it is it doesn't get cold when you're using it like an air die grinder because there's no air going through it. So I'm going to try it back here again on that piece of metal I was using on the last video for the angle grinder. Like I said, I'm going to get into the cracks with it. I got to change out that first. So yeah, let's get to it.
Alright, this is the piece of metal that I was working on the last video. You can see the grinder got all this stuff pretty good, but down in these cracks, right here, I'm going to see if this die grinder will get in there. So I'm going to sit you guys up right here, and we'll see what it does. Got it on level 3. I am not a fan of this disc that I got on here. It's throwing red shit everywhere. And it's almost already fucking wore out. So let me change this out real quick and put a sanding. Alright, got a better disc on here. That other one was a piece of shit. Oh yeah, much better. It's getting in there pretty good. It's not getting all the way, but it's close enough. Actually, I'm going to turn it down to about 2. See what it does now. That's a little better. Get a little more control over it. I'm going to crank it all the way up. It's getting pretty good. Now, out of all the Milwaukee tools that I've reviewed and that I own, I'll tell you what, one thing about this, it vibrates a lot. I mean, not crazy, but I can definitely feel it in my hands that that it vibrates. I'm sure the Milwaukee will fix this issue.
I mean, it's brand new. They haven't really had it for that long, so this is kind of like the first version of it or whatever. So we'll have to see what they do about that. But still got a full charge on that little bit. But you can see it did get in here. It didn't get it all the way, but it did get better than it did before. So what I'm thinking would be probably easier on something like this would to just go ahead and do the whole thing with the angle grinder and then get in the cracks that way. So that's about it for the grinder. This is what it is. They sell these just for the tool for $169.99 at Home Depot. Can't get it at the store. Some you have to order online. So that one is pretty nice. I like this tool. It's going to get used a bunch. I want to thank Matt for getting it for me for Christmas. We exchanged gifts, and even though he overspent way too much, I thank you for it. Appreciate it. It's going to get used for sure. All right, another update. I have another project that I'm going to start working on as far as two wheels go. So I'm going to go get it. Something that I have had for a while. It's not something new, but something that needs a lot of work, a lot of repair. So I'm going to go get that and show it to you. All right, so here it is. This is my 1994 Honda CR 250. It is a two-stroke, water-cooled, and this thing is an absolute ripper. It fucking does not stop going once it goes. So what this thing needs done, it needs to have the carburetor needs to be replaced or rebuilt and cleaned up real nice. It does runs real good. Just has a problem idling sometimes, kind of fluctuates back and forth. It is going to need a rear tire because it's kind of wore out and old. I don't know when it was replaced last. I bought this thing last spring, so the front tire I think might be okay. I don't know. I have to get some opinions. If you guys know anything about these tires, let me know. It might just change it as well. And also, it does have a fork seal leak. I'm not sure what side it's leaking. I think it's on this side, but that might need to be changed also. Really don't know how to go about taking these forks off this thing. And then I want to see about getting some new plastics for it, because this one is, you can see it's fucking broken. This one, it's kind of janky. But then also these handle grips up here, they are fucking sticky as shit. I mean, when you ride, you should wear gloves anyways, but for me just riding up and down the street, especially on the right side, it gets real sticky. As you can see up here, it's all wore the fuck out. Fucking nasty. My hands are already sticky from it. So I think that's what we're going to do with this. Might replace the brakes on it as well while I have the tire off. I'm not going to be able to do the tires here. I'm going to have to take them somewhere and have them done. And have them mount them and balance them and put new tubes and rim bands on it. That seems like the best way to go. But I got this thing pretty cheap. I love it to death. I have absolutely put this bike through the fucking ringer. This thing has gone over big ass logs to rocks, and I've had it buried all the way up above the engine in mud, and it just kept on going. I literally had my feet up here while I was going through a big mud hole, and it just kept on trucking, did not stop. So that is what is going on with this. Not a whole lot, but since I can't really find any moped projects, I figured, fuck it, why not get this thing out? I had it in storage and just give it a good rundown and get it going right. And because I love riding this thing, it's a lot of fun. You can see that's going to need to be fixed. I might need to replace the chain, I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to ride. It's, in my opinion, it's pretty fucking dangerous, because if you crack on it real hard, and even in like third gear, the damn front tire comes up off the ground. This is a dirt bike for, 250-pound person, which is perfect for me because that's about my size. So that's about it for this. All right, and there you have it. So
that's what's going to be on. We're going to be working on this next. I think it's going to be my last video for probably 2 weeks, maybe. I'm going out of town on vacation. I'm going to go celebrate my girlfriend's birthday. We're going to take a flight somewhere, which I'm going to try and make a video about that. We'll see how she feels about it. I don't know if she's going to be wanting me filming while we're on our birthday vacation, but we'll see. We're going to be doing a lot of fun shit, so thanks for watching, guys. Just stay tuned. See you in a few weeks.